Hello everybody, how are we doing out there in the chat today? I am the Stream Father, the Doom Daddy. I have a coffee just getting poured in the other room, so I'm gonna go and get that. And as you can see, we're on the Spire of Nerethal loading screen. I'll come up on stream in a second. Just gonna get my coffee and come back, okay? Just give me a second. Just give me a second. Give me a minute. All right, I'm back. See? Like I said, it was only a minute. It was only a minute. Cam off because he's naked. It's true, I did have to get a shirt. And thankfully, one of the shirts that was clean was my... Hey, chat, you've heard of Doom the Dark Ages, but have you heard of... Doom the Dark Ages? Have you heard of that? The Bark Ages? Because there's a dog in the Doomslayer costume riding Sarat the dragon with its shield, saw, and flail. Chat, do me a favor and at Moonfire Madeirist and let them know that their artwork on my intro and also on this t-shirt are excellent. Me when Reliever. Hello, Reliever. Hello, Orijax. Hello, Asclepius. Hello, Drillarius. Hello, Mad One. Surprise Bees. KJ Gishin. Moonfire Madeirist. Epic of Malenkos. Wandering Falcon. How are we doing, everybody? Jet12302. Good to see you. Tomato Juice Time. Hello. Porky. Hello. Garrus for carrying my early bird with the word, and the word is browse. Have I missed anybody? Who have I missed? Scrolling up, scrolling up. I said hello to Asclepius. Your artwork is egg salad. Exactly. Egg salad, bro. Egg salad. We're in Spire of Nerethal. This level is tough, but we're gonna do it. We need to come up with strats. We need strategies. Ooh, how's that game volume? Is that a little bit too much sauce in there? Thank you as always. I really don't deserve you all. Oh, fuck off, Moonfire Madeirist, and I mean that in the lovingest way. With all love and respect, and with complete appreciation and adoration for you as a human being, as an artist, fuck off. With all due respect, and with nothing but love, fuck off. All right. Blizzard. Yeah, the shirt was a limited time thing. It was a Bethesda/id. We're running a campaign for, I believe, a pet charity. It's a pet charity, and I am a big fan of Doom and a big fucking baby when it comes to animals. I am a blubbering mess when it comes to animals and welfare and animal welfare. So you want to get money for your charity, and you want to get money for your charity, and you want to have that charity looked after by me. You just need to tell me it exists, because I'm just like I'm a sucker. I also love Doom, so I was like, oh, easy done. I'll get a Doom shirt and help an animal charity. Fuck yeah. Hey, Real Mr. Payne. Hello, Dr. Bazinga. I've been testing out my new soundbar with Doom 2016. Sounds like a fucking war zone. That's awesome. That sounds amazing. I love it. All right, well, opener went okay. So what weapon masteries we're working on now? We got Super Barrel Stuffer.
The church wants Once the Creed and Thera are safely returned, and they're willing to help, according to the Makers, inside this tomb is a deity that will lead you to
Deity's
their
nuts.
location. The bishop's
I'm cool.
structure was built just to keep this creature in stasis.
How you been, Epic Blanco? How's streams, by the way? I'm sorry I haven't dropped by your stream for a bit.
Locking coordinates.
It's been a week or so since I've tuned in, I think. Collecting money for my partner's dogs and cats. If you ask them, they've never been fed. Yeah. Yeah, Loki's got a little bit of that going on. He's just like the... Sometimes Loki, like, will have dinner, and then we'll have dinner afterwards, and he'll act like he's never been fed. He's like, what? But how can you have... He's like, how can you have all that food and not give me 80% of it, even after he's had dinner? I can't believe that you guys would just eat all of your dinner, even though I had all of my dinner. Surely you don't need all that food. Surely you only need 20% of that food, and I should have all that food. Okay, this was... Yeah. That combo I did was way too risky. Should never have done it.
Your affinity for Bard is apparent.
How dare you eat in front of me, a dyslexic god narc.
A dyslexic god. Hello, Flippy, for the 100 bits. I get it, because god, dog. Dog, god. I get it. Hello, Danny. Hello, Fridge. Siege 1 enjoyers are in shambles. I know. All we used to do was Siege 1. Now all we do is Spire of Nerethal. Oh. My goal today is to run through Spiral of Nerethal a couple times deathless. That's my goal. I've already died, so... I want to practice in the battles that are specifically rough for me. There is a dev mode in the game that I have patched where I can like load developer checkpoints, but they don't have the loadout that I want. You know, they don't have the masteries that I want in those checkpoints, so I don't like find them super useful. It's nice to go back to the fights, but I want to use the stuff I have. Use the stuff yeah, you know what I mean? Currently practicing extra life mode in the kind of way finish level without dying 0 sigils in advance. Yeah. Well, my ultimate goal... Well, it's not really my ultimate goal. My goal is Pandemonium with my current settings, which I've done before but would like to do again. And then I have the larger goal of doing Ultra Nightmare with these settings. But my ultimate goal... The fences. My ultimate goal is being able to get consistent with Ultra Nightmare in this game. Because I would like to do, you know, and maybe it's a pipe dream, maybe it'll never happen, but I would really like to be able to do a version of the God Run that involves Dark Ages. All the modern Dooms. All 3 of them. Including DLCs. And I know that there's one coming out for this game, probably this year. Oof. No. Yes. To get rich with Ultra Nightmare? If I wanted to get rich, I would probably not do the job I'm doing now. It'd be nice. That felt like a parry to me, but okay, game. Yeah, okay, game. Would you play in release order or in story chronological order? I'd play in release order because there is never going to be a world where Ultra Nightmare in Doom 2016 should be anywhere other than the first game, because Ultra Nightmare in 2016 is very easy to fail. You know, like, I don't think 2016 is a harder game, but I do think Ultra Nightmare in 2016 is harder than Ultra Nightmare in any of these games. Maybe not this game, but that's because I've played hundreds of hours of this game, but 2016 I've played over 1,000 hours of 2016. So I just, you know, maybe when I have that many hours in this game, I'll be like way better. At least I hope so. You're rich and friends with this job instead? I actually don't feel like I'm rich and friends, but I do feel like the friends that I've met through Twitch have been lovely. Most of them. Yourself included, of course, Reliever. But I feel more like I am doing what I'm meant to do. Something that I'm gifted in, and something that I get great joy out of. I feel it is an incredible blessing, an incredible gift. You're a friend? I think so. I think so. Just kidding, I know. Shut up, baby, I know it. Aphasia. It is Austin Powers' aphasia. Okay. Ooh, that was weird. Peace. Hello, Drillarius. I love Doom. Okay, so we approach it. This is the scariest part of this whole level for me. It's the fight down here with the Komodo and the Battle Knight. Rajal McDajal, hello mate. Just trying to think about what I could... Like go bowl in a cup? Let's have a look. Thumbs up. Just trying to not get knocked off the cliff. Getting better at that. Got close a few times, yeah. I want to be able to do that without even...
I think we can work together and resolve
Without
this
even.
problem in a way that benefits us both.
Oh my god. Okay, maybe shouldn't dive that. Maybe should not dive that. Mighty Mar! Thank you for the tier 1 for 32 months. Appreciate it, Mighty Mar. Welcome back. 2016 would be so much harder without DKSMS. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. It'd be horrifyingly difficult. Eternal has plenty of tricks like that as well. Yes. There's like a little bit more input to Eternal stuff, but yeah, you've got your punch cancelling, you got your punch cancelling, weapon swaps, your precision bolts, slobs, the silo lock-on burst, meat hook, the yeet hooks, which take a lot of the you can actually just skip entire phases of the level, like in Arc Complex. You can just yeet hook your way to the end fight with the Marauder, and then slobs the Marauder, and then basically fast travel to the things you need to do to get 100%, and then just leave. And it cuts out like 10 minutes of the level. Like it's a huge time save. Yeah, you got PBB rocket, you got SSG PB as well. The SSG precision bolt cycle is really good, and also PB sticky, another good one. It's for early game. Guys, I don't know if you've heard of the Super Shotgun, but it's really good. Would you say it's super? I would actually, yes. That went pretty good. Pretty well. That went pretty well, Maynard. Superman does good. That went well. I like PB Ballista for the Icon of Sin. Yeah, PB Ballista is what I use for Icon of Sin as well, because that's the long range thing, and the Icon of Sin is always like that's how you cover the whole screen. In terms of like range. Hit anything from any distance really with PB Ballista. I do a lot of PB Ballista. In phase 1, when the Icon of Sin is a lot closer, I actually unironically use micro missile. I'll switch over from PB to micro missile and left and then right click, left click my way to success. It shreds his armor. Shreds it. Do 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 do. Uh-oh. The fact that the Impaler Blade breaks army that fast is insane. It's nutty. No, not at all what I wanted. Okay, great. I tried to shield charge into the Revenant, shield charged into the Vagary instead, and then died. Gotta be really careful about that. You're a bit of an enjoyer of the Super Shotgun? Why am I getting annihilated so bad? Ah, goop, of course. Ah, goop. Also, that hit scanning Arachnotron probably not doing me any favors either. There's another one up behind the vagary, isn't there? Yeah, there it is. He just didn't spawn. So it looks like that Arachnotron only spawns when you get close enough. Because he didn't spawn until the very end. It's good to know. The indications are poor for the goop, yeah.
You may now access the nearby stasis emitter.
I'm straight up a hater of the goop. Like, I didn't like it in Doom Eternal, and I don't like it in this game. There's less of it in this game, but in this game it's far more like offensive because it does damage. It does the stuff that goop does in Eternal, and it like it slows you down. It makes you feel like you don't have full control of your character, and it does damage to you. And the guys that goop you will always lead the shot. Like they'll fucking calculate the trajectory, like an imp with their fireballs. They will make sure you get hit by goop. You cannot avoid goop. You will get gooped. Hello, Ellie. Not a fan. You were definitely deeply offended? Yeah. It was deeply offensive to my sensibilities. Hold up, have we done Master Blaster yet? No, we haven't. Okay. The fucking fences! God, I hate the fences! Why do the imps have fences? Le Todd, bonjour mon ami. Ça va bien? Le Todd. Guys, that's my mate Todd right there. You want RTS greatness, you want poker, you want high-level poker, you want high-level RTS, you go over to Todd at that Twitch address right there. Click that follow. Also, if you just want to hang out with a cool guy. Valid reasons for following Twitch TV/Todd. Noob256, hello. I hope you've been well, brother. You pummeling some fools today or what? Yeah, man. We are crush killing and destroying all kinds of fools right now. I want this one. Yeah, that one. That one, and then that one. Yeah, nice. Flay. Mm-hmm. Gaming. All right. Flay King. Hey, possibly Irish. Did Bowl in a Cup help Komodo and Battle Knight? Did I do Bowl in a Cup? I think I might have. Or maybe I don't remember what I did for Komodo and Battle Knight. I should have, because that's the fight that I'm scared of the most. That fight, there's that fight with the Komodo and the Battle Knight is one of the ones I'm scared of the most. It's the one that always comes to mind when I think of this level. Also, the fight with the Cyber Demon leader. After that, you know how there's that Cyber Demon leader fight with the Gore Nest? That one I'm afraid of. And to a lesser extent, the Revenant leader Komodo fight near the end, before you get the BFC, right before the BFC. That one I'm scared of too. Those are the 3 big moments in Spire of Nerethal where I'm really, where I'm not comfortable. Didn't get the goodies. Gotta get the goods. Hitless. Hey, Step. I always forget how not just long but intense this level is. Yeah, this level is long and hard. It's long and hard. You know what? There's probably a joke in there somewhere, but I don't see it. Long and hard. Long and hard. What's funny? Long and hard. I've got nothing. Hey, Rockingham. You will goop and you will like it. Ella Disintegrator on the YouTube. What's up, man? I will not goop and I will not like it. No goop. Goop is the devil.
It's awake, but it can't free itself.
Excessive ordnance is now required.
The makers say there is a powerful weapon here that can release the creature. We're marking it on your map now.
There's bad goop and good goop. We love getting goop. We don't like getting gooped. True. Oops. All right. Okay. What are we doing here? What are we doing here, Doom? Long, hard, and funny sounds like a humorous or a femur. Doesn't really get longer, harder, or harder than a femur. Gold, 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 gold. Gold, 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 gold. Little soldier man. Bang. Gold, gold, gold. And we got a whiplash. Dead. Gold. Ching. Uppies, but to the right, because there's a collectible. There we go. I do a little cheeky weapon swap there to skip the pickup animation. And then we go this way. Protec. Real nice. Okay, now we got a Agadon and I think it's just the Agadon maybe? Oh no, it's Whiplash as well. Okay. Bang. This guy should be close to dead. Yep, there we go. Nice. Alright, leader fight. I usually go up here to try and separate them. As long as they don't come up behind me. Okay, Moto dead. Where's Revy? There he is. Ah, didn't have the kick. Not enough melee. Okay. Clean. Hey, Joda. One of your favorite arenas in the game. It's one that you love to hate. I don't mind it. I feel when it comes to fighting the Komodo Agadon Hunter, being confident is half the fight. Yeah. It's actually not wrong. You are not wrong, sir. I'm glad Revenant's got such a glow up in this game that were kind of a joke in 2016 in Eternal. Especially in Eternal. Like, they could kill you. You could die to them, but you can die to anything in Eternal, you know. Believe me, I have. If the enemy does damage in Eternal, I've died to it. Played too much of that game. Biggest pimple pop ever.
We have no choice.
You died to a tentacle even? Oh yeah, absolutely. Yep. I mean, I haven't died to a tentacle in a long time, but I certainly used to. I have before. I've died to everything. I should have kept the shield in. Okay. There we go. Okay, so I think this is a spot to BFC because we get a BFC round pretty shortly. Oh, okay. Missed the scooter. Scooter got missed. Whatever's boost bad, nice. Boom! Bap! Hurry up. Real nice. I missed any golds? I did miss some golds. I missed some golds. Going back. Wait. What? What do you mean? Game, are you telling me that... Game? Stop it. Okay, there we go. Oh, Splinter Cell. I need a break from all the doom and gloom in the world. I'm here. I come here where it's just doom. There you go. You get rid of the gloom and you just have the doom. I get it. Good change. No, I want to... Hang on. Yep. I think I missed this gold last time, so I need to make sure I pay attention to where it is. The spooky imps are still here. The nightmare imps. So down here. Oops. No. This way. No, stop that! Oh my God.
Chat, what if we had a high train today like right now? Now if it...
Now?
Bitch. Bitch.
This is the one I miss. Thank you for leaving for the 100 bits. Appreciate it. God, that TTS always gets me. It never doesn't get me. G'day, Delcorp. Poetry? Yeah. Always. That's spitting bars right there. That's music to my ears. Gotta give it to the Impaler and Shield Throw to break armor. The Impaler is like the highest DPS, the best ammo pool. It has incredible range and also breaks armor. Like, it has no weaknesses. Apart from its rate of fire, the Impaler has no weaknesses. It is, in my opinion, the best weapon in the game. If you can aim. If you can't aim, then maybe not so much. But if you can aim, the Impaler. Some Limp Bizkit lyrics. Now, look. There's Art, and then there's Fred Durst, who is, you know, obviously above all of that in his own category. Yep, that's it. So that's 100% there. All right, restarting level. This is today, chat. This is today. We're grinding Spire of Nerithal. Otherwise, we're never going to win this vidya. We aren't going to win the vidya if we don't get good at this level. How do I spell fun? Yeah, Fred Durst is trying to... Fred Durst is obviously watching the stream right now, and he's getting heaps of inspiration from text-to-speech. Spooky Dave! I see those bits. Thank you, Spooky Dave, for the 100 bits. I see you, baby. Fred be there with his notes. Right, he's got his notepad out. Sorry, Spooky Dave. That's actually like not come through Stream Elements yet, but it should. Just give me a second. What's the scariest level for... oh, this is the scariest level for you in Ultra Nightmare Joda. Like Doom Eternal Cult of Space. I think Doom Hunter Base is scarier for me in Eternal, but yeah. Cult of Space is up there. Unfortunate.
Your affinity for blood is apparent.
There it is.
Go.
Wait, was that supposed to be the boom that bit from Freak on a Leash? The boom that bit. I didn't realize that until you end it with go, and then I'm like,
They're
oh.
willing to help. According to the makers, inside this tomb is a deity that will lead you to their location. The entire structure was built just to keep this creature.
I was like, oh, this is a fun TTS. This sounds fun. And then I was like, wait, I know this bit.
Locking coordinates.
Hello, Renero.
Headshot.
Edu Icecar, thank you for the gifted to Purple Feces. Now that's a purple rain that I don't want to get caught in, you know what I'm saying? I will, however, get caught in this hype train, in this purple train. Purple train, purple train.
Demonic incursion detected.
Fucking soldiers, dude. Soldiers. It's not a bit the Jedi would donate. No, it wouldn't be crushinated. That's a dark side gifted. Oop. Cecilia, 1918. I don't know what that means. Would this game be impossible if you change the parry color the same color as no parry color? No. But definitely harder. What's the spatial effect on that train tune? I thought it was not coming from my headphones. I don't know. Reverb? I'm not sure. Chat, you may hear that we have a hype train going on right now. If you would like to juice that bar and keep the dream alive for one Australian streamer, all you gotta do is make that bar fill up. That's all you need to do. It's just as simple as that. Ah, yes. The fences. If you're feeling it, of course. If you're feeling it.
Alright, time to make a deal.
Alright.
If someone gifts 5, I'll match it instantly. My payment is on bar button.
nearly fucked that up. All right, nearly fucked that up. Ah,
Feel this micro pants pinch.
shit! Bali, thank you for the 666. So kind. Time to make a deal. If someone gifts 5, I'll match it instantly. My finger is on the button. My finger is on the button. Push the button. If anyone's feeling generous, we got basically 5 for 5. Anyone's feeling generous? Gans prep. LM in Pacific.
We growling at things?
Okay. 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 God, what was that so hard? Flippy! Thank you for the gifted, Thank you for the gifted to Oh Princess. Where are you? Oh, where are you? There we go. I couldn't read it. And Rajal McDashel, thank you for the 666 bits. The train has had that bar filled, and we are now in level 2. Thank you so much, mates. Another 4 minutes of great music. Kill it. Bubbles, thank you for the 10 bits. Some assistance. It all counts. All contributions, great and small, all counts. Thank you very much. Your offer still stands. Thank you, Believer. It's extremely generous. I'm not expecting anything, though, of course. Okay. What? There we go. Uh-oh. Down I go. All right. Okay, switching a bowl and a cup. Getting them health. Oh, missed the armor. Not good. No. Okay. Wow, I think the boot actually missed, I think. Oh no. Fucking hell. 1 minute warning. Ding, 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 ding. We do still have that hype train going on right now, chat. I know my energy is not super hype, but it will get better. 4 subs remaining on that hype train to go to level 2. Get out of level 2 and go to level 3. And if the offer still stands, you can do a lot of damage to level 3 as well. Jesus, that was close. Yeah, indeed.
I think we can work together and resolve this problem in a way.
Dark Heresy, thank you for the tier 1 for 41 months. Good to see you, Dark Heresy. Thank you, man. Good to see you. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chat, thank you very much for the hype train. Level 2, not bloody bad. I appreciate it. Thank you for the 3 subs, 1,642 bits. Thank you for supporting the channel, mates. Get the music back on. Thank you very much. It was Eddie Weisgard with the gifted, Reliever with the 100 bits, Barley with 66 bits, Rajal with 66 bits, Flippy with the gifted, and Bubbles with the 10 bits, and then Dark Heresy right at the end there with the tier 1 for 41 months. Greatly appreciated. Thank you, everybody. Oh my god. No. Okay, this is bad. Don't do this. Don't do this. I got away with this somehow last time, but I should never do this. Yeah, no. Never do this. Last run, I did a full dive. I went full send on that leader shield guy, and it went okay, but that time is like, nah, that is not worth the risk. Not at all. Never ever do this. No. Okay. Okay. This is the other fight I'm scared of. The Nightmare Imp. Okay, I gotta get rid of the Nightmare Imp first. How are there still soldiers here? It just never fucking ends, dude. Oh no. Brutal? Mm-hmm. We were in panic mode? Yeah. I just needed a breather there because I was just getting frustrated with myself. Getting very frustrated with myself. Are we done with Super Barrel Suffer? We are. Good. Come on. Okay, at least that went better than last time. Bit cleaner.
You may now access the nearby stasis emitter.
Chat, you ever had those, like... You ever had those moments where you realize that you've forgotten what it's like to not feel exhausted? Like, I have actually forgotten what relaxed feels like. I've actually forgotten it. Yeah, possibly Irish is it. Nice job. Thank you, really good. Thank you. It's alright. You know what? Doom cures what ails. Doom cures what ails. We've got auto turret, which means we can keep on Heaven Splitter. Do that. My 12 hours millennia comes to mind when thinking of times I've forgotten how to relax. Dude, I remember the first time I ever killed millennia, I was a level 1 character. And I chose to go for parry strats. And that was a 14-hour grind of just nothing but millennia for 14 hours. I don't recommend it. I mean, millennia is a fine boss fight if you can get into the groove, but I don't recommend grinding level 1 millennia when you... I don't recommend learning the boss at level 1, which is what I did. Fight the boss at a regular level and learn the boss when you have a bit more health. Then go to level 1. Don't go straight to level 1. And Coom cures what wails. You're so wise, really, though. I actually lost an Ultra Nightmare run to this guy here. I lost Ultra Nightmare here once. So this is a tiny bit spooky. Too goddamn tired to sleep is a favorite lyric of mine. Had a couple of those nights. It's like I've never been this tired before, or I don't remember ever being this tired before, and you're just sitting there in bed and you're just like, you look at the clock and it's like 2:45 in the morning and you're just like, what the heck? Mm-hmm. Actually, could probably... What's something that's useful to me? This one. Old Crush recommends forgetting your phone at, Old Crush recommends forgetting your phone at home and sitting on a large rock for a few hours pondering the orb. Getting out and about is good. Just like going to the gym and being productive. This is being productive. This is... I know I'm playing video games right now. But to me, this is productive. because this is it's work, you know. It's quote unquote work.
A weapon here that can release the creature. We're marking it on your map now.
Quote unquote. Oh shit! Okay. This bit was definitely made for the pulverizer. Most def. Pulverizer? Yeah, okay. Hello, Emmerich. Okay, whiplash. Up this bit. Bounce on this thing. Go to the right. Oh, shit. Got a little bit too fresh there. All right, let's try that again. There it is. All right. No. Gotta get rid of the whiplash. Whiplash first. Okay. Separate. Guy's really low, so if I kill him, I think it despawns the Komodo, I think. Yep. Yeah, third. God, my posture. Posture is not good. How we doing, Chad? How we doing? Feeling good? Looking good? I nearly hit the reset button on this level when I, at the Cyber Demon fight. Actually, I might... There's not really much challenge left now, so I might reset it now, just for, like, practicing the hard parts, the stuff that I really want to do. Hey, Diavolo. Hey, Pizza.
Why would they hide this from us? The makers didn't know it was here. Hold your position.
Whoa, deja vu, yeah. Doing good here. Thanks for streaming. We're so exhausted. It's my pleasure. Thank you for saying that. Thank you for being in my chat. Thank you for hanging out in my stream, even though I'm not at 100%. I mean, I'm never 100%. No one's ever 100%.
We found a control switch.
You know what I mean. My guy was at 100% once. Look what happened to him. That's a very good point.
The Church wants the Creed and Thera safely returned, and they're willing to help. According to the makers, inside this tomb is a deity that will lead you to their location.
The voice lines are regular speed again.
The ministry has asked that the Slayer alone take this mission. The entire structure was built just to keep this creature in stasis. We need to wake it up. Makers have given us directions.
Locking coordinates.
Whoa!
Demonic incursion detected.
Oh my god, chat, they're purple fences. How could one possibly defeat... How could one possibly defeat Apex ultimate attack? That technique. Remember the 8th of January when the 8th gate opened. Actually reminds me, you just reminded me of a movie called Ninth Gate. Which has Johnny Depp and Frank Langella in it. Langella? 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 I don't know if it's a soft or a hard G. The Purple Feces. Hello, PP. You remember that movie? Yeah, it's I think it's a Polanski film, I think. Okay. Okay. What'd you miss? Some Peepo Gamer? Yeah, a little bit of Peepo Gamer. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Hope you're well, PP. Hey, Chris. How you doing, man? Get the gold. Yep. Hello, Ragnarokette. No. Colleen. Getting better? Who, me? You? Who? Me? You? Are you getting better? I hope you're getting better. I didn't know you were bad. If you're bad, I hope you're better. Bad to the bone. Question. Chris, hit me. What do you got? Hopefully I have an answer for you. Just finished DA, was sick. Nice, Abridged. Hello. Welcome on in. Congrats on finishing. Have you noticed that there is a certain point in the shield throw where hitting a block does not return it? It didn't work then. I have had a few moments. I've definitely had a few moments where I've thrown the shield and I feel like I meant to block, but block just didn't happen. I don't think the game is meant to work that way, so... yeah, it's not perfect. Oh, chat, just give me a second. Won't be long.
I think we
All
can
right, we're
work
back.
together and resolve this problem in a
Sorry,
way
mates.
that benefits us both.
Chris! Thank you for the tier 1 for 49 months. Welcome back. I think it's when changing direction to come back. Glad it's not just me. Oh, okay. The shield charge trick is very hard to do, or am I just bad? What do you mean by shield charge trick? Do you mean like the shield charge yeet that some of the speedrunners do? I don't even know how to do it. I've never attempted it. Yeah, I've never even tried it. God. Cacodemon, more like the Kaka demon because it's poop. Right, guys? More like the Kaka demon. Got him. Is this thing on? Hello? Audio issue? Hello? Too early. Oh my god, dude. No. Just restart it. Poop. WCS audio guy strikes again. Could try a cooked rocket. I'm gonna try another weapon out. Oh, I didn't get a cooked rocket. Interesting. Don't you? Oh no, I've got. Cooked rocket is for ranged. Yeah. Okay. Komodo's just like, nah. And now I'm out of bullets. Alright. No. Give me back. Is this Pandy? No, it's not. This is just Nightmare, but I'm practicing for Pandy. I wanna get to a point where I feel like I can play Pandemonium very, very fast and very, very like accurately, but like at a good enough level to get the job done, which I will call Panda Express. I think if the shield breaks, you can jump off the cliff, buy time for it to recharge. I can, yeah, but when I jump off the cliff, I'm like, jumping off the cliff is dangerous because it doesn't do damage, but I don't know where I'm going to respawn, and I don't know where where the enemies are going to be when I respawn either, because the Komodo dragon's just always, the Komodo's just always like around the arena. I don't know where he's going to go. I don't know where he's going to be. I don't know. You're in level 21 in Pandemonium. You hate that level. I've died twice. 21... Resurrection? Is that the really, really, really big level? With the Creed Maker at the end? 21 is Ass Crack? Oh, is it? Oh, is that Final Battle? I don't like Final Battle either. It's like the least fun mech segment, followed by a boss fight that I think is pretty good, but is not like, and also the old one boss fight, which I don't really enjoy, and then you fight Ass Crack, which is, I think, a good fight, but not good enough to make the level fun. Creed Maker. Can you take me? Nice, nice, nice. Real nice, real nice. Okay, down we go. And where do we respawn? Right here. Okay, maybe I shouldn't shield throw. It's gonna load. Hopefully I can still load checkpoint. Nice. No, don't do that. Can your Turk murher? I think that's yes. I think that is the correct enunciations. Thank you, Bubbles. I feel like I'm alone and enjoying the Mech and Dragon sections. No, 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 no. You're very far from alone, possibly Irish. Heaps of people like the Mech and Dragon stuff. I just do not. It's either I either don't enjoy it or it's fine. There's no like, wow, this is a really fun part. The closest it gets to really fun is the when I have that like barrel shotgun, the mech barrel shotgun. That bit. Getting bullied. Okay, I'm just gonna back off because the Battle Knight's gonna respawn in a minute. There he is. Okay, and I've won. GG. Practice again. Okay, so the Battle Knight spawns like here. There he is. I don't know if even that bit is fun. Sure, you kill stuff fast, but it just sends more shit at you like a normal fight, so it's kind of a slog. I don't mind it. I enjoy the, like, it makes me feel powerful, which I enjoy in that bit. I don't feel powerful when I'm doing the fisty bits, the fisticuff bits, because I feel like I'm getting too annoyed by, like, the how long it takes to kill stuff, and the frame traps. And for those that aren't aware of what that is, it's something that where like you dodge one thing and at the end of your dodge something else hits you and there's nothing you can do about it. And that happens sometimes in the mech segments. Like you only have a certain amount of iframes, but there are often, especially since they introduced the different, like there used to be a stomp, and they changed the stomp to like an electric stomp that made you that like buffed your attack speed. But buffing the attack speed, to make up for that, they gave you way more enemies, and with way more enemies that frame trap problem happens way more often, where there's you'll dodge and have that perfect dodge thing where your attacks will be buffed for a bit and you'll get more meter, but at the end of that dodge it's more likely that there's going to be some kind of projectile or some enemy that's in the middle of a swing that'll hit you and there is literally nothing you can do about it. So it's that annoys me so much that it takes a lot of the wind out of my sails with those segments. As a big mecha fan from Gundam, Macross, Battle Mech, Warhammer, Titans, I think the mech sections of this game utterly fail to capitalize on what makes the idea of piloting a giant war machine fun or interesting. You're just punching, and sometimes you're given an upscaled version of a Doom guy uses, and that's my nerd opinion. But see, I think having in 21, the mission that Chris was talking about. Was it Chris? You were talking about 21, right? Yes, Chris is in 21 in Pandemonium. You have shoulder cannons. I think those are cool. Having some kind of like really powerful energy weapon. You've come to enjoy the mech and massive smashing minigun, shotgun blasting, Jed? Nice. Yeah, see, like, there's heaps of people like that part. It's just that, like, these bits are so good that I don't want a palate cleanser. Oh my god, dude. Why didn't he drop health? Legitimate question. Why didn't that Battle Knight just drop health? Okay, I've won. Those are cool, but also set piece, but also a set piece which sucks. What does that mean? It felt like look what you can do with IdTech 8 Showcase, because it really is just the regular game world. Your size is scaled up, which is impressive. Yes, the scale of the levels is very impressive. The fact that you, like, I know that they're not like as intricately detailed and textured and that kind of thing, but the fact that like you can, there was a I remember watching Blood Thunder's run of Dark Ages at GDQ last year, where he like basically skipped the mech segment and walked to the ass crack boss fight in 21. Or he did like a ledge grab, a ledge warp or something to the ass crack boss fight, and he was on ground level running around, and on ground level there's like vagaries and demons and shit, and you don't notice them because you're in a mech and you're just running through them all. So all those big scary enemies that you fight when you're the Slayer, you see them. They're kind of just there. They're just standing around while you're running towards the ass crack boss fight trigger. Pretty amazing. No health. No health again. Not in a giving mood. No. The turret's killing him, doesn't drop health. I didn't know that demons could kill other demons. Ripatorium, or however you spell it's growing on me. Loving it. Just started playing Dark Ages again recently, and it's more fun than ever. Fuck yeah, Jed. That's awesome. Oh, the shoulder turret. Ow, as in like this thing. The auto turret. Ow. You know what? That's actually a really good point. I could switch my shield rune for this fight. Having something like the spectral swords would be good, I think. Because your damage is just so much better. Alright, no. Calls for a coffee break. I'm actually going to do that. I'm going to switch to swords. See if this goes better. It'll only trigger on a ranged attack, but the Battle Knight does one. There it is. Yeah, that went pretty well. Get shouted out, Flippy. Is this live? It is live. Have you got a fav level in the Dark Ages? Yeah, I think my favorite level is Forsaken Plains, the first tech level. You know, where it says, hell. And you get the rocket launcher. I reckon that's my favorite level. It's got the great music, great fights, great arenas. I reckon it's that one. Let's try something else. Okay, that was pretty good. Doesn't feel comfortable, but... I like the turret for boss fights. The life return is nice and damage isn't bad. How many... Let me just check. Now often... That one. So I need the second upgrade to get the health. Because I'm not getting health at the moment. Like swords is better. Rough start. No. Then you are trash. Imagine being this fucking terrible at a children's game made for kids. You're a grown adult. Get a real hobby. YouTube chat. I love you, YouTube, but you got some wild ones out there. Alright. They're gone. Get a real hobby, like painting Warhammer figurines. What the fuck? Okay. It's a win. YouTube being YouTube. Mm-hmm. Don't listen to him, you're gorgeous. He didn't say I was ugly. He just said I was shit. A very rare Maynard hate watcher? Yeah. They are pretty rare. Because normally when you don't like watching someone, you, like, don't watch them. Normally. Certainly... I mean, there's not really anyone that I hate, but... if I did, I wouldn't watch them. He's not like me, the sophisticated user who spends their life making comments onto YouTube. Indeed, Clockwork Rex. Indeed. Stroking my beard in quiet contemplation. Such intelligent
Your
discourse.
affinity for Bart is apparent.
Terry's two things I'm intolerant about: people who make fun of other people on the internet, and that guy on the internet.
Yeah, it's not a long list, is it, Flippy? Thank you for the 100 bits, mate. Hey, Lazy Turtles, what's up, man? Says the dude doing nothing but watching others playing because they don't have a hobby either. Lazy Turtles, it's... When you... As a content creator, I have learned over many, many years of getting those comments. Many, many years. I used to get way more of them when I was more famous. Back in the StarCraft days. Over many, many, many years of getting those comments, it is almost always a result of not being okay with themselves or jealousy. You know, like they make Subway sandwiches for a living. They see someone playing video games for a living that has people watching them and is like, fuck that guy. He should wrap sandwiches. Maybe I should. I don't know. But here I am. Good job, Maynarde. Good job. Hello, Yui Vasco. Nope, send me back. I think Bowl in a Cup generally doing more damage to armor is the reason why the Komodo isn't dying faster than the Gauntlet breaking. I'm going to try Impaler, because Impaler also breaks armor and also does more damage. So I'm going to see if this works. Let's see how this feels. And I want to make sure that they are both in my field of vision. Okay, that's a win. Wrapping sandwiches is not as simple as it seems. No, and I don't mean to belittle that job either. I'm just saying that that's like an example of, you know, a perfectly fine blue collar job where someone might just feel frustrated and unfulfilled and is taking it out on someone that is enjoying what they do. Oh, I haven't won yet. Now I have. You always seem to mess it up. At least he didn't tell you to take off your beanie because it's summertime in the Northern Hemisphere. Hey, that guy was funny. That was memorable. Person telling you that you're shit and should get a real job is not as memorable as the beanie guy. I'll always remember beanie guy. Nothing much, just waiting to have fun with friends on my B-day this Sat. Oh, happy birthday in advance for the Saturday. I won't be streaming on your birthday, so I won't be able to tell you on the day, but I will tell you right now in advance now that you're here, Lazy Turtles. Happy birthday for Saturday. I'm also out of the service now, so this is the first time I'll get to celebrate without having to go to work in like 12 years. Wait, you've moved on from veterinarian surgery? They don't even have real footlongs. They don't. Speaking of work, it's been a weird week. 8 hours Monday, off Tuesday, half day Wednesday, 12 hours today, off tomorrow. Whoa! God damn. Oh, military. Excuse me, Lazy Turtles. Right on. I mean, you did say service. That's generally what that means. Sorry, man. Yep. The get a real job people are just pissed they don't do something they get joy from. That's what yeah, that's exactly what I was saying, CMC Passerby. It's almost always. Not always. Sometimes they're just bored. Sometimes they're just bored and they just want to just type something terrible to make someone feel like shit because it's fun for them. But yeah. It's usually what it is. bit too crazy there with it. Okay, watch out for Battle Knight. There he is. And down I go. Yeah, send me back up. I don't really feel good about Impaler here either. Another year, another job application denied. Sorry, mate. Hey, it's just the beginning of the year, yeah? It's the first week of January, mate. Like, plenty of time. I believe in your 2026 prospects, Eduiska. Keep up the faith, brother. Oh. Hey, Solid Cobra. They can't be held accountable. Yeah, the username was like IFZ, FIFZ, IFKTZ, FIJKT. Like that was their username. It was just like a bunch of... It was like 3 or 4 letters over and over and over again, and he was typing in all caps. And is probably a 14-year-old kid. Yeah, it's okay. Not the first time, won't be the last. Second Battle Knight spawning is triggered by the first one dying, or if the Komodo dies. Oh, okay. Worth getting the first Battle Knight to execution state, but maybe like leaving him, then focusing down the Komodo, maybe? Hmm. Who would make their username a bunch of seemingly random alphanumeric characters? No, Yuibaska. No one would ever do that. For real, for real, for real. I tend to fight the Komodo with the plasma gun, but with the cycler, but I usually do that because you normally have a lot more room. In this area, you don't have much more room. What do we got? Ball in a cup. I've had a few wins with ball in a cup. Pulverizer? I barely know her. Cycler, Baylor. I think... Shredder pincushion, maybe? I don't know. Try that. Just for fun. For yucks. Ricochet is not going to be any good because both of the enemies are armored. Okay. Yeah, I'm not getting much love here. Yeah, that ricochet worked. Hang on. I stand corrected on that initial statement. Maybe I should prioritize the Komodo. Because it looked like I could pincushion him. Actually, didn't go terribly. I mean, it was not great, but didn't go terribly. So if I... Just making sure that it's on pincushion. Okay, so prioritize the Komodo with pincushion. Okay, there he is. This pincushion also does damage to the Komodo. If I'm not mistaken. Oh, down we go. Alright, that's a win. Touch and go, but that strat 100% works. Yeah, so I can pincushion the Komodo. I thought the Komodo was armored because you have to break his arm, but he's not armored. So pincushion works fine. I can't use Ricochet because I need the shield to be embedded, and you can't embed the shield into super heavies. So, but I can pincushion though. Oh my god. No, restart. They really need to fix taking damage from parried attack. I would love if they did that. What's weird is that they addressed it, and by they I mean like Hugo said, yeah, that's intended. And I find that really strange that they intend to have that happen. They're like, oh yeah, damage going through is like, we wanted that to be a thing. Like, but it feels so shit though.
I mean, yeah, you're owning, but that's just because your fundamentals are really good. Boom, got him, chat. Uber trolling accomplished reload.
Flippy, you got me so good. Boom, headshot. In fact, you double tapped me, bro. I got one in the head and one in the chest. Double tapped. Execution confirmed. Hey there, Jacob. Reload is a fantastic pun. Holy shit. It's not bad, is it? Actually, it's being the double fist. Flippy, thank you. Ooh, you touched my tra-la-la. My ding-ding-dong. Ooh, you touched my tra-la-la. La-la-la-la, la-la-la, la-la-la-la-la-la-la. My ding-ding-dong. Help! Help! That's a win. You were a frame late, get good, but also on time. For me, if I take damage, fair enough. Or my shield takes damage because I got my right click up, fair enough. I've missed the timing. If I hear pling, like the parry sound, and my weapon, my melee charges get buffed, and my weapon gets the benefits of a parry, and I also take damage, that feels shit. That's shit. It's either a parry or it's not. Don't give me... If you give me a like mixed signal of taking damage as well as giving me the benefits of a successful parry, then I'm going to just walk away from it confused. Like you and I and everyone in chat knows that it's just something that's part of the game. But imagine like regular John Doom player, you know, John Doom, John and Jane Doom player, trying to understand what works and doesn't work. Do parry should straight up have some iframes? Yeah, or something like the ability to make it so that you don't take damage when you actually get a parry. Like it's either either make the parry harder or make it. I don't know. I also wonder if the parry window being small is a contributing factor. Probably is. Okay. Hello, Katanen. God damn. This arena fucking sucks! Maybe they don't always make the best decisions just most of the time. Yeah. Look, I think I think all of us are big fans of the Doom franchise, right? Well, most of us are. We're big fans of the Doom franchise. The modern Dooms, masterpieces. Every single one of them. But are they perfect? No. They're not. Like, Doom Eternal is my favorite video game of all time, and it's not perfect. It's the closest I've experienced in a video game for me, for my tastes, for what I value in video games. It's the closest you can get to perfect is Doom Eternal, but it still has a list of problems that is not super short. Jean-Claude Van Damme, although I suppose he's more associated with Street Fighter than Doom. Jean-Claude Van Damme is actually very closely associated to Mortal Kombat as well. Did you know that? Mortal Kombat was meant to be a blood sport game. Johnny Cage was meant to be Jean-Claude Van Damme. They reached out to him and he never responded. But that was the initial plan of Tobias and Boone. Oh, really? Yeah. Mortal Kombat initially was a video game meant to be made around the character of Jean-Claude Van Damme in Bloodsport. And they were meant to have Jean-Claude Van Damme as the Johnny Cage character. That's why the Johnny Cage character does the splits and the nut punch. The splits and the nut punch. The big kicks. And yet it ended up playing Guile. Yeah. Yep, the most American military man ever. Troopers, we have new orders. I'm going to get my boat, and I'm going to go up river, and I'm gonna kick Bison's ass so hard that the next Bison wannabe is going to feel it. Now, who wants to go home? And who wants to go with me? So the other thing, so this arena fucking sucks. We all agree with that, right? The other thing with this arena is that if you get hit by anything from the Komodo, and also a few things from the Battle Knight too, if you get hit by any of that in terms of like, even when you parry it, there's so much knockback that you're either going off the arena or even worse. This is way worse. You get knocked up into the wall and you fly up into the air, which is way worse because you lose control of the Doomslayer. You can't do anything. And if you're falling off the cliff, you at least have some safety because it can't get you when you're down there. But when you're up on you're floating up on the wall, you like can't move. You don't have air control. It's not like you can meat hook your way back down. You can shield charge back down if it's off cooldown, which is a big if because your shield might be broken. And even then, like, you want to shield charge back in? Really? Back into that? It's very situationally dependent if that's a good call or not. LOS Axma and Kylie Minogue. That's right. Kylie Minogue was Cammy. Aussie doing a Belgian doing an American. How did I do, Aimstel? As an Australian doing a Belgian doing an American, how did I do? That's acting, baby. I remember an interview with an actor that acted with Marlon Brando. And, you know, Marlon Brando is a famous method actor. Maybe, like, the most famous method actor, right? Like, someone that really immerses themselves in a character. No, actually, no, it was about Dustin Hoffman. Was it Dustin Hoffman or... yeah, I think Dustin Hoffman. Dustin Hoffman was like, oh, I'm playing an exhausted character, so what I'm going to do is stay up for 3 days without sleep, and then I'll show up to work, and then I'll just be actually exhausted. And the actor, I don't remember their name, I think it was a girl, a lady. I think she said she went to Dustin Hoffman, and he told her what he'd done. Because she's like, wow, you look like shit. Like, you know, are you okay? Kind of thing. Like, one of those situations. You should smile more. Try wearing more makeup. You know, that kind of thing. And he told her what he did for the role, and she was like, "My dear, why don't you just try acting? What if, as an actor, you acted that you were tired? What if, as an actor, instead of becoming the character, you just acted the character? You pretended to be the character. What if you pretended, and you got yourself into that headspace that way?" This was Charlie Sheen on John Hughes movies. Molly Ringwald got on the role. There were no survivors. Yeah. My dear, why don't you just try acting? It's like me with my with my gameplay. You know, like it's I'm like, oh, this game's so hard, and then you're just like, but my dear, why don't you why wouldn't you just try gaming? My dearest. Maynard, my sweet boy. GG. My beloved idiot, have you tried gaming? Cool. I'm gonna try SSG. I got rid of the Battle Knight real quick. And I'm out. Okay. They also move each other around, which is kind of awkward. I didn't kill him. What? Chat, I remain confused. I remain confused. That was clean. Shit. If I could have that attempt every time, that'd be great. Oh, shit. It's a win. Are you tired of Spyro and Nerithal yet, chat? That's a frame trap. There's that frame trap. I could only stop one of those attacks. I was definitely gonna get hit either by the Battle Knight or the Komodo. I had no choice. Another frame trap. God, those always feel like shit. Simon Ihanya, hello. Boyd, hello. Killers, hello. Thank you for the love hearts on YouTube. Appreciate it. Just having a practice session today. Doing some practice. It is definitely needed. Okay. His demons are obviously cheating. Obviously. That's a win. Oh no. Yeah, I deserve that. That was dumb. Only ever do that if he's staggered. Only ever when he's staggered. Like right now. There we go. Nice. Good damage. Okay, he should be pretty low. Yep, there he goes. Nice. Nice. Alright, GG. Yeah, practice, Boyd. Just doing some practice. It's not very exciting and probably not very entertaining, but it's... it's the grind, man. Gotta grind. It's all part of it. I'm here for the streamer. He's pretty cool. Thank you, Simon. I think you're cool too. Think coffee break would do wonders for your practice? Yeah. Yeah, could do. Extinguisher, hello. Maynarde is legend? Thank you. So kind. A mix of getting good or getting gooped today. That's right. Eternal was one of the last games I played maxed out before selling my 4090. I don't think my old 2060 would chug well with Dark Ages, but it looks fun. Are you sold a 4090? You would have gotten good money for that. That card is worth quite a bit. Hi. Difficult enemy grind is the best grinding. I could think of better grinding, but
I think we can work together and resolve this problem in a way that benefits us both.
this is where we live. That's right. We're Spire of Nerethal streamers. In fact, we're Spire of Nerethal Komodo Battle Knight Secret Battle streamers. That's the only thing we do is the Komodo Secret Battle thing. That's all we do. Pepper grinding, exactly. Endymion Drake! Thank you for the tier 1 for 18 months. We are now a This Fight stream with a capital T for this and a capital F for fight. That's right. We are This Fight stream. Secret Battle Komodo... optional encounter, Komodo, and Battle Knight fight. Something that if I wasn't doing 100%, I would never do. I'm trying to throw my shield and I can't. It's stuck. Maybe falling off the ledge will help. Nope, still stuck. Okay. Great. I had completely let go of right click. I was left clicking. I was spamming buttons. I was just trying to make the shield go away. I was throwing shield. I was pressing shield throw. Nothing would happen. The shield was just there the whole time. And I died because of a bug. If I lost an Ultra Nightmare run because of that, I would have been very salty. There would have been quite a bit of sodium. Okay, down we go. Just on shield, bro. We all know chat likes it when the streamer tortures themselves. Well, you'd be happy to know that I'm in great torture right now, so enjoy. Maybe a ledge mandal fixes that particular bug. I don't know. I'm not sure. Hey, at least this fight doesn't have a respawning Cacodemon anymore. Should never have done that, what I just did. I got very lucky that I didn't die there, but should never have done that. They still didn't squash that bug? Nope. They say they were doing... They are definitely doing DLC for this game. Definitely 100% doing DLC for this game. Don't know when. My guess is... I would bet money that it would be this, like, this year. But, like, what quarter this year? I don't know. They're obligated to do it, the DLC, because they sold it already? Yes. When they sold the deluxe editions to people to pre-order, like the DLC was included in the price. Stuck with that gun for masteries? No, I'm going Shredder because it feels like it does a decent job in this fight. I'm still just struggling to find consistency. I'm struggling to find the thing that's just like a you know, a consistent choice. Rocket launcher again. Rocket launcher went pretty well then. Yeah, just trying different weapons. What Yui Baska said. That's right. I think Steam requires devs to publish DLC within a year of it being sold, otherwise big problems. I don't know if that's true. There's been some DLCs that come out pretty late for games. Didn't even low health beat them. Because also, keep in mind that, like, Lies of P came out on Steam in 2023, and Overture didn't come out till 2025. I guess it had a... Like, there are patches that put more content in the game, but they're not DLC. Yeah, what... Flippy and I in the same brain cell. Flippy, you can have the brain cell when I'm done with it. I need it for this fight. Oh my god, I just Hugo rocketed myself. Killed by Doomslayer. I don't think I've ever seen this. This right here, I have never seen that. Because I think I can only do that with the rocket launcher or the grenade launcher. But I blew myself up. Incredible. No. Pressing F, Ellie. There's always a first time. It's the first time I've ever seen that. Cool. Chat, I feel pretty good about rocket launcher. I think this, because the Battle Knight, when it gives me the ranged like axe throws, I can get a cooked rocket, which is huge damage. And the self-healing, as long as I'm keeping on top of when the buff runs out, seems to be pretty good. It's not bad. Yeah, the rocket launcher seems to be okay for this fight. We probably don't have the longer duration on the buff. Yeah. We haven't got the redstone in this one yet. Maybe I should. Damage is pretty good too. No, Maynard. Maynard. Okay, I just Hugo rocketed myself again. Okay, I need a parryable. Someone hit me, please, with a parryable. Thank you. God, I hate this fight. Whatever, man. Whatever, man. I'll never not hear it in my head as the metal slug. Yeah, same. Rocket launcher. Rocket is the answer. Give it a little bit, but give it a little bit of time. We'll make sure. I'm out. Ah. Okay. Hit him with a cook rocket. So, getting the Battle Knight's ranged attack is... I gotta try and bait that out. Like, maybe stay over here. There we go. Because the cooked rocket is massive damage. Okay, I'm not gonna get the kill. Oh, shit. Didn't see the tail. Wasn't paying attention. Yeah, ground fisher. Give that crack. Ground fisher with the rocket launcher. Just want to be over here. Got my own strat. There we go. Cook rocket. Huge. If I can get a couple cooked rockets, this fight is actually, like, easy with cooked rocket. So I need to go over here. Fade out the axe. Cooked rocket. Unfortunate. Ah! Big blunder. Feels pretty good, yeah. It's just about the execution. Hey, Mac Dog. Didn't get the ranged. I'm trying to bait out a cooked rocket. Didn't get it. There we go. Look at that, cooked rocket. Holy shit. What's going on? Just practice, mate. Not good. Missed every parry. Let him cook. Missed every parry. This fucking fight! Chef nods, right? We're in the kitchen. And if you can't stand the heat in the kitchen, get out of the kitchen. Actually, please stay. And by that I mean, please don't go. Sometimes cooked, sometimes cooked. That's right. I remember when I used to grind arenas in Doom Eternal, I was like, I want a certain number of wins before I stop practicing a certain thing. I'm not sure what my goal is for this one. Just to feel good about it. I don't feel good about it. No! Oh, God. I think Rocket Launcher feels better than Shredder. Rocket Launcher with Cooked and also Vampirism seems to feel a lot better. It's also very RNG on what the opener looks like. Because I might get a Cooked Rocket, I also might not. If I get a Cooked Rocket, it's a big win for me. What? You guys saw that, right? Norris Singer's there. 40 degrees again. Oh. Today it's cooling down a little bit. It was 41 yesterday. Brutal. On runs, you can make sure to enter this with a cooked rocket, then know you have one right off the bat. Yeah, that's a really good point. Because you can store cooked rocket. It's a really, really good, a good call there, Chris. I heard that Aussies can't leave their houses during the day during the heat. Reminds me of no, I'm not a human. You would think that, but there was still a bunch of people like going for a run out there. I don't know what the fuck they would... I don't know how they managed that, but... In Europe, we don't have to leave our houses because of a cold wave. Can we even it out a bit? And so it's somewhere in the middle is the comfort zone. Stepping into the garage right now feels like walking into a sauna. Yeah. Yeah, because garages are mainly like corrugated iron boxes. Just iron boxes just sitting in the sun. No, don't do that. Bloody hell. Corrugate my iron, daddy. Added a heat pump to my garage and insulated it so I can have a workshop all year. Ooh. Nice. Few things in this game are as unsatisfying as missing a cooked rocket. It's a real feels bad, man. I'm missing all my cooked rocket opportunities. Very rough start. There we go. Little scuffed. Wait, did I get a double death screen? That was weird. Fuck? What? Okay. Alright, one more and then I'm gonna do a full run. Oops. Not a great start. One more. An attempt where I don't just walk into the arena and then get hit by absolutely everything, parrying nothing and hurting no one. I'll do an attempt slightly better than that. Maynarde. All right, one more. One more, one more. I know I said one more, but one more. I think I should make sure that my cooked rocket goes to the Komodo. As tempting as it is to get the Battle Knight off the board, I think that cooked rockets should go to the Komodo. It's just that much more of a threat. They have to group up with the cooked rocket. It's insane damage. If they could all be together, that'd be even better, yeah. Now, there's the fight we want. Do that every time. That'd be great. That was another one of those you parried, but also you take damage moments. Sick. So silly. What if you punch them for the shock and then rocket launcher? The... I was about to say something incorrect. Not a terrible idea. Doesn't last super long, but it's something. Hello, reliever. Yap, 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 yap. Here. Hope you're having a fine morning, afternoon. Afternoon. And you too. Thank you. Hey, Cyberwits. Me when talking about my special interest to the girl who was quickly losing interest in our date. Just keep talking to them about mechas. Keep talking about the giant robots. Blah, 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 Macross, blah, 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 Gundam, blah, 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 Pat Labor, blah, 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 blah. Where are you going, dude? What are we doing here? Oh, caramba. Dude keeps getting in the way. I know. Ay, caramba. Ay, Dios mío. I enjoy walks on the beach and watching StarCraft cast for hours and hours, ready for dessert. I enjoy dogs, long walks on the beach, minimalist architecture, and watching esports with a giant bag of Doritos on my stomach. Occasionally fishing Dorito crumbs out of my navel. Do you eat the crumbs that you take out of your navel? Obviously. Obviously, the answer is yes. So what do you do? Just a second. Just a second. On a date with Maynarde? I'm not dating. Another parry slash damage. Excellent. Good shit. Okay. Should probably walk out because of StarCraft, not because of the watching play video games part. Yeah. There's watching video games and then there's watching StarCraft, right? Like a big difference between those two people. Bixby Prods, hello. Good try. Thank you, Reliever. That was a little silly. Nice. Chat, please hold. I'm going to load back in a second. I'm just going to walk down the kitchen and come back. Just a sec. I won't put tunes on. I don't think I'll be that long. Father, heed my warning. There are pigeons in the front yard, Father. They rest within the bounds of our defenses. Hark, Father! Dost thou hear the small bell on the tiny cat? The neighbors have a roaming cat, Father. Once again, it treks through our grounds. Hark! Father! Cool. Busy life of a Loki. He takes his job as house security extremely seriously. Extremely seriously. I love that map, Barry. Yeah. I will actually, like, watch stuff just because it has Matt Berry in it. They'll be like, are you interested in this show? I'm like, eh. It's got Matt Berry in it. I'm like, bang, 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 bang. Bap, 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 bap. The way you say it makes me remember Happy on Iron Man 3. Hey, you tap, tap, tap badge. Yeah, that's right. Loki would be that guy, for sure. 100%. Oops. 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 My name is Jackie Daytona, regular human bartender. I figured you weren't from around here because you speak all fancy in Europe like... This is how we all sound in Tucson, Arizona. Ah! Please stop letting me parry if it's not a parry. All right, restart map. Let's go. I should watch What We Do in the Shadows again. It's just a good time, you know? It's just a good time, that TV show. It's just a good time. Bang. Wrong gun. Okay. Do you like fences? Doom the Fence Ages? Can you store a cook rocket indefinitely? I don't know. You can keep it for quite a while, though. Hey, remember this guy? Hey, chat, remember this enemy? When he's by himself, he's not so bad.
We found a control switch.
When he's by himself and his arena is reasonable, he's not so bad. Como don't. That's right. Gotta learn your Komodos and your Komodos. Can you complete this game without parrying? I don't think so.
The church wants
But
the creed and
Reliever, like
return.
you can, like if you go when you start a, now if when you start a new game, the parry window is quite large, and I've turned it down because I like it to be a little bit. How did you know that? How did that I don't like parrying? I had a sneaking suspicion from watching you play Lies of P and also Kazan that it was something that you weren't super down with. This is normally like up here, and you can just like make the parry window massive. So while you do have to push the button at some point, it'll be extremely forgiving. But this game is all about its modular difficulty. So you can change the damage that you take, the damage that you do to the demons. You can make it 1000%, and then you just basically one-shot everything. Enemy aggression, game speed. Wouldn't recommend being on my game speed either. Projectile speed. What the resources you get from killing enemies or beating them up when you punch them for ammo. Still yuck. All right.
And they're willing to help.
That's fair enough.
According to the makers, inside this tomb
Not
is a
everyone's
deity
cuppa.
that will lead you to their location.
Offense is the best. Offense is the best offense.
They trust no one else. I cannot disobey. The entire structure was built just to keep this creature in stasis. We need to wake it up. Makers have given us directions.
Targets identified.
There's a parry tutorial. There is, yeah. Well, also, there are boss fights. There are also boss fights where you will need to... Oh, hang on, chat. Sorry, please hold. Just getting a phone call. All right, sorry, chat. Phone call. I got a few more minutes. I unfortunately do need to bounce soon-ish. I got a few more minutes.
Demonic incursion detected.
Got a little bit of work done today. A little bit of productivity. It's good. Now you and me, big fella, you're done. Okay. Clean. Good. Clean. Good. Great. Brink of Death on hard should be very difficult. What's Brink of Death on hard? I haven't touched the Brink of Death stuff. I know that's a relatively new setting. I haven't touched it. So Brink of Death is the it's the thing that stops you from just instantly dying, right? Like if you've got 20 health left and something does 30 damage, you just go down to 5 instead of dying once, and then it goes on cooldown. And it's that cooldown, right? That's Brink of Death. What if fences? But what if the fences? Another parry slash not parry. Yay! Yay! That didn't go super well, but we're alive, so who cares? Another spider. There we go. Yay. Hey, Ludpus. How you doing, mate? Good to see you, mate. I'm sorry I'm not going to be on much longer. I've got to knock off in a minute. I know it's a relatively short stream, only 3 and a bit hours, but just got important stuff to be around for. Got a mate coming over soon as well to pick up something I picked up for him. Knocking off early because of the hot. Oh, you are, Bixby? Man's got the right idea. It's, not terrible today here in Adelaide. It's not terrible. It's not great. But it's not like yesterday. Yesterday was horrible. It's actually apparently going to be in the high 20s tomorrow, which is, almost half of what it is yesterday, or what it was yesterday. Oh yeah, Devastation Broadcast Nation's in Melbourne. I'm in Radelaide. I'm a Radeladian, where everyone's just extra rad. $34 here tomorrow, going to be a shit one. 34 right now, 41 tomorrow. Fuck, that's brutal. We've got a cool change coming up, and you know it's still going to be warm, but it's not going to be like 40 warm. So I'm sorry for the East Coasters in the chat that are about to cop some heat. I think it's 34 now in Adelaide, but it's going to be like 27 or something tomorrow, which is a lot nicer than 40. Actually, is weather where I'd be okay going outside in. Oh, I didn't prepare a cooked rocket. No. Oh no. Why? Yeah, okay. I will say Death Stranding 2 predicting a world where Australians don't go outside is a bit less creepy after Death Stranding 1 predicted no one going outside. It's an easier adjustment. There's some digging about Brink of Death, and in short, it seems the difference between normal and hard would be its cooldown and damage threshold to trigger the hit point state. Yes. The 5 hit point state, the Death Gate. I always called it Death Gate, but they call it Brink of Death. I might skip my morning 5Ks and go to the beach early. I don't know. So I used to go. So I really like summer, normally Bixby Prods, because I live by the beach, by the ocean, and I like going to the water, like going for a swim in the ocean. And in summer you can do that. In every other season, it's touch and go, and in winter, definitely not. In fact, being by the beach in winter makes it extra brutal because the wind is super, super, super cold, and it cuts straight into your bones. It feels like no matter how much you put on, like clothes-wise, it just feels like the wind cuts straight through it all and gets straight into your bones, straight under your skin, into your bones, because it's all like Antarctic winds, basically, coming over the Southern Ocean. Straight into the front door of the house. And it rains a lot. And the rain is cold. There's no snow or anything like that, but yeah, just cold winds. Australia is not for rookies. It's professional level living, making it to this part of the world. The Arctic stuff though, you can keep that. Can't walk on sand very well, so I avoid the water usually, but I'm like 10 minutes from the coast, so it's nice to have a coast from. It's nice to have around, yeah. If you're by the coast, summer is not so bad if you don't mind going out and about and having a swim and that kind of thing. But if you, yeah, it's like a, that's the reason why I have enjoyed summer. I'm gonna rate up a mate. Maybe rate up. So you can rate up someone that could use a bump. Hey, Epic Malenko was in chat earlier. Let's give him a bump. Let's give him a bump. He's playing Divinity Original Sin. Overworking? Hardly. I haven't been able to put in a big stream recently. It's had a lot going on. He works the hours he works. How rude. I know. Simon Eichner, thank you for your kind words the other day. I'll see you guys in Epic's chat. Thank you for hanging out. Streams will return. I'm not sure when. Keep an eye on the Discord to know when streams return. But thank you for watching on Twitch. Thank you for watching on YouTube. Appreciate the support that we had today. Hello, Kelly McGill over on the YouTube. Hello and goodbye. And peace out to all you guys out there in chat. Thank you, Bixby. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Simon. Thank you, The Jacob. Thank you, Edge Icegar. Thank you, Katanen. Thank you, Reliever. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Moonfire Dearest. I hope to see you guys again soon, and hopefully with a bit more energy and some actual Pandemoniums runs. I might do some practice offline, maybe, if I find some time and motivation, so that we can just crush through it. Ludpus, hello and goodbye. Take it easy. Bye, guys.